Who is ready for a taste of winter? Well, no one is. Unfortunately, it's coming.
We've got to be concerned about protecting the public.
God.
Thank you for your commitment.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Lie to you?
Now it's back to reality.
Brandon, I'm scared. Scared! You're going to have a place forgive me for my sins. Brandon, we're going to die. I love you.
That was terrifying. The internet would put it this way. That was terrifying.
You guys are dragging me down, and then you expect me to be chipper.
Not the best time to be vacationing here in Hawaii. Heavy rain triggered mudslides and flooding, shutting down roads and causing significant damage to some buildings. At least 2 homes were torn from their foundation in Kauai. Now, the area picked up more than 2 feet of rain in just 24 hours.
A new study published in the journal Nature says the Gulf Stream is circulating at its slowest rate in at least 1,600 years. If the Gulf Stream stops completely, it could have catastrophic effects on the weather.
Well, the day has arrived. It's Marathon Monday, and it's a miserable day.
It really has been a roller coaster ride through the weekend across North America. We've been rolling across the South since Friday.
My word, the weekend has brought an awful lot of weather. It was the passage of that weather front that did the damage there. And talking of damage, it was a very active system because there was warmth ahead of it, there was some cool weather behind it, and that's why it all turned very tornadic indeed.
Since the start of the weekend, there were reports of over 20 tornadoes in 6 states in the South. In the town of Liberty, watch as this road gets ripped apart by the flash floods.
We are on the roof.
Help! Help!
But the story is of more unsettled fare to come.
That is incredible.
But our real concern is just how wet, how windy, and how wintry the conditions are going to be for a couple of days until that system moves off into the Atlantic.
Futurecast, it's not pretty. Green represents the rain, and you can see we're wet, and the darker green and yellow, heavier rain.
Now scientists are asking, are we missing something?
But we are witnessing Earth's magnetic field decaying by 10% or more in 150 years. And this process seems to have accelerated recently.
And this creates a bit of a mess.
Stay cool. Hit the button, baby. This is a THORNEWS presentation. THORNEWS presents
Party Dance Time.
I'm just catching up to speed, so bear with me.
What pulls magnetic north in that direction or any direction?
Actually, we don't know.
This is crazy.
Get excited.
Are you ready for this?
Yep. Here's some wind, here's some temperature, 20s. Feels like 19 or feels like 70, I don't know.
The Midwest has gotten clobbered with snow.
It's miserable.
We've got more snow on the way. That's right.
I want you guys to say, wow, that's great news.
So yes, here we go again. We have more snow that'll be working its way into the Midwest. In fact, we're watching a couple of systems that'll be dropping snow across the U.S. in the days to come.
And things are no quieter, it has to be said, up into the Pacific Northwest of the USA, across the border into southwestern Canada. New system here, keeping things pretty unsettled in the next couple of days.
The ferocious winter storm Xanto has buried the upper Midwest and Great Lakes in record-breaking snowfall. Add to that rain and very strong winds that are pelting the northeast. This is going to be an issue. We still are following this as we go into our Tuesday.
Well, every time I get done with the 7-day, you guys are like, oh, gosh, oh. Every time. Thank you, Mr. Davis appreciates it. He knows when to bundle up.
Michigan getting hammered with snowfall from Winter Storm Xanto.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. Babe, take a right. Take a right.
There's a tornado. Right there.
Is he done?
The next storm system moves in rapidly on Thursday, and that could bring us some more showers of rain and perhaps some snow.
Despite all of the misery, some folks are carrying on like it's a typical April day, or at least they are trying to. So no matter how many times you check that calendar, it still is looking a lot like winter out there.
Here's a 60. I don't know if that's good enough for you guys.
As we're in between systems.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome to Asteroid Challenge Fight Club.